We all know it's a seller's market. It's a huge topic folks wrestle with when deciding to sell their home, especially today, right? So the question is, why do we need to use a realtor? Should we use a realtor? What do we do? Oh, so many questions. So we need a Home Connect TV expert. So let's bring in ABMyron of the Myron Group with RE/MAX. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. In fact, what is the current market like right now in real estate across Northeast Florida? We know it's wild and crazy, so put it in perspective for us.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is. You hear it all the time. This is what we deal with. It is definitely a hot market. It is a seller's market. Right now, there's a couple different reasons why it is such a seller's market. Inventory is incredibly low. Right now in our MLS, there's only 2,026 homes for sale. 1 year ago, there were close to 9,000. So that's a dramatic drop.
Can a homeowner sell a home on their own in this type of environment?
We get asked that all the time too. I think that people don't realize how much goes into selling your home. They get caught up on the money and, I don't want to pay that 5 or 6% commission rate. Well, NAR, National Association of Realtors, they track this information and, they have found that for sale by owners actually make 14% less than if they use a professional realtor. Case in point, a for sale by owner sells their house $387,000. You hire a professional realtor, they would have gotten you $450,000. That's $63,000 to leave on the table. So, it pays to hire a professional.
And for folks still not convinced, why? Give us another example of why realtors so important versus the sale by an owner.
Well, I have the joy. I love what I do. I'm so passionate about it. I wear so many different hats, and my customers are engineers, they're CPAs, they're teachers, and I always say, like, I can't do your job. Why do you feel like you need to do your job and mine as well? Case in point, last weekend, my husband thought he was a construction worker and climbed up on a ladder flipped out, and he fractured his ankle. So, he needs to stay his lane and do his own job and leave that to the professionals. There's a lot that goes into it. When you hire a realtor and a professional, they are going to do the pricing for your home. We have to run those comps and make sure that it's going to appraise. And if it's not going to appraise, you need a professional that's going to negotiate that out. That's a big thing right now. You're not going to sell your house on Facebook. I mean, that's what a lot of people think, that they're going to sell it on Facebook. Facebook's great. Realtors use social media, but we have other accesses to out-of-town buyers and international buyers, and we have all those marketing tools at our hand. That's what we do. Another factor that comes in that for sale by owners don't realize is there's a lot of emotions. Whether there's a death or a divorce, or you've been in the home for 30 years, it's a lot of emotions, and realtors help manage that and take that off your hands. Another factor that comes in is inspections. We're used to, those reports can be up to 65 pages long or longer, and we're used to reading those and picking out what's important and what needs to be addressed. And, that can be really overwhelming. That's sometimes the repairs and the inspection process is sometimes even more important than the actual getting under contract, because a lot can fall through. Another thing too is we help to manage that timeline. Once both parties sign, that timeline starts. You've got a couple days to get that binder in, and then there's the 10-day inspection period, and then the loan approval, and we manage all that, because if you fall out of that timeline, then you're out of contract. So, we help to really manage that and keep everything on track, and so that you don't have to think about it. You just have to show up at the closing table and sign on the dotted line. Again, it's time is money, and hiring a professional to do their job so that you can do your job and maintain your home. You know, that's the most important thing.
Yeah, I hear you. I really hear you, AB. So much valuable information there. And yeah, I say leave it to the experts. And really, after hearing this, yeah, for peace of mind and knowing you're trying to get your best deal. All right. So thank you again for being on our show.
Thank you for having me. Have a wonderful day.
Yes, you too. And of course, make sure to watch Home Connect TV. It's now on 7 days a week. I even check it out. I love that. It's on 7 days a week and it has hundreds of homes for sale across the First Coast.